Hi, thanks for watching. We're flying low and fast by a tricopter over the Denali Highway, a 135-mile, mostly dirt road between Cantwell and Paxton, Alaska. It is a beautiful drive and has awesome recreation opportunities for camping, hiking, fishing, hunting, ATVing, canoeing, pack rafting, and just generally exploring. While flying my model aircraft, FPV, or first-person view, the last thing I want to do is have a conflict with a full-scale aircraft. So I pulled up the sectional charts and looked for any problem areas. I noticed there is a military operations area over much of the highway, but if I stay within 20 miles of Cantwell, I can avoid that. There's also some airstrips around Cantwell, like that Golden North Private, so if I stay 5 miles away from that, then I'm in really good shape. During these flights, I'm staying within 400 feet of the surface. And actually, the time of day is really working for me. This time of year, July 3rd, is when this flight was. It was actually 11 to 12 at night. So here we are in the land of the midnight sun. So the chances of small manned aircraft flying around at this time are pretty small. I also have a small portable handheld radio where I can monitor the air-to-air frequency. So if there are small aircraft in the area announcing themselves, I'll be able to keep track of that, as well as having a spotter. So here we are climbing above the brush in the tundra, great caribou habitat, up toward what's called Seattle Peak, or at least it has a benchmark on the map called Seattle, and it's gorgeous. With the FAA's recent interpretation of the law, I think it is important to demonstrate that first-person view flying, or FPV, can be done responsibly and safely. We as hobbyists have the same right to enjoy the national airspace as any other recreational pilots of full-size aircraft. If done under the umbrella and guidelines of a community-based organization such as the AMA, FPV flying should be allowed with no onerous regulations from the federal government. If you feel the same way and haven't commented on the FAA's interpretation, please follow the link below and do so. The comment period has been extended until September 23rd. The link below will bring you to regulations.gov where you can comment on this. I'll also post some further information below so that you can inform yourself more on the issue if you need to. To be honest, some of the FPV flying I'm doing in this video is probably beyond what the AMA is comfortable sanctioning. For the most part, I'm staying within 400 feet of the ground below, but am flying as far away as 1.5 miles. It is difficult for a spotter to keep visual line of sight of my small tricopter at that distance. For this type of flying, perhaps there should be some mandatory training to gain a new type of license for FPV, but it should not be too onerous or expensive for the hobbyist to obtain. Alaska has many small aircraft, manned aircraft, flying around at relatively low altitudes, especially during the summer. And I occasionally fly in helicopters and small planes, and so I get it. I definitely don't want to see a manned aircraft brought down by a clueless FPV or model aircraft pilot crashing. Perhaps there can be designated beyond line of sight FPV areas so that manned aircraft will know what's going on in these areas, and there could still be the below 400 feet rule. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't done so already. Please do comment on regulations.gov, and again, you can look for information about this in the About tab below my video. Thanks again, and have fun. Take care.